Greetings, fellow rebel princes and princesses. Tiki here,
And Jacob Wild too.
and welcome to another episode of Tiki's Universe. It's the umbrella show on the So You Want to Be an Imagineer YouTube channel, where we talk about a myriad of current animated programming and upcoming programming. Jacob, we just got confirmed that Milo Murphy's Law, the rest of season one, it's coming out in March. So that's definitely going to be the next show we'll be covering in depth on Tiki's Universe.
And
Along with, of course,
and we also have some exciting news, folks.
yes.
Both this show and Milo has been confirmed for an additional season.
Yeah, thank God with this show, right? Because could you imagine if this show ended on the season 2 cliffhanger?
No, I mean, it's already been confirmed for season 3. What I mean is it's been confirmed for season 4.
Oh, it's been confirmed for season 4. Oh, okay. Nice.
Yep, one of the few
Good
Disney
mileage
shows
out of
to enter the 4th season echelon.
Exactly, right.
The only other animated cartoon of recent years to actually get a 4th season from them was Phineas and Ferb.
Ferb, sure.
And now Star.
And then we'll see how good Milo does, because Milo already is guaranteed too. So,
Yep.
all right. But Jacob, let's talk about Fear the Music. It's the first of the 2-part season finale for Star vs. Force of Evil. Oh my God, so many things happen within these 2 episodes. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I guess the episode kind of has the thesis statement set with the Perfect Princess Moon song that you see here. That's kind of like the visual. What do you think of that song in particular?
It's like, as Star pointed out, as pretty much Star summed up the best in the beginning. It's pretty much like, it's sugary sweet, doesn't make a lot of sense.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of the Duloc song from Shrek.
Welcome to
Duloc, it's a perfect town, but we have some rules, let us lay them down.
Better stop now before we get sued by DreamWorks.
Oh God, you're right. Oh Jesus. Ray Romano's just like bitterly in the background. Hey, those kids that So You Want to Be an Imagineer better not be talking about me. I'll shut you down. Yeah, Ray Romano is the new enemy of the So You Want to Be an Imagineer channel. Congratulations, Theme Park Review. You're off the hook.
Well, maybe not necessarily him, but like whoever owns the.
No. I just like to think it's Ray Romano. Just like since his career has just been in shambles after Everybody Loves Raymond, just being like, oh, I'm gonna take down anyone who talks about me. I don't care if it's in a positive light. I own the Raymond character.
All right.
My Ray Romano impression is pretty bad.
But that's pretty much my thoughts on the song. Like it's funny, but it's a self-parodying kind of thing. It's funny though.
So Marco gets into a situation early on with Rubarius, the songstrel who comes to help Star with her princess song. And I gotta say, I love this new character. He's really fun.
It's like, I had to listen for 8 hours, like, asking where you are.
In song, no less. In song, like, where is Star Butterfly? Where is the princess? Where has she gone, Marco?
Fix this mess.
Oh God. Oh, a lot of fun stuff with him. And you know what? I also really like the motivation for him, because he's kind of lived within generation after generation of songstrels who have been writing these really cheesy princess songs, and he wants to break out of it just like Star does.
Yeah, but Star doesn't even really give him the chance to explain himself until she basically fires him.
Yeah, but I like how they do come to an understanding that it results in a pretty epic musical number towards the end.
True.
Right, but
and before we get to that, let's talk about like the side story.
Oh God, the side story is just like oh my God. So yeah, we see Ludo's family for the first time, and
ever since it was first hinted at in the episode that had Glossaric in it, I forget the name. I forget the name of it. It was The Hard Way.
The Hard Way, right.
That was the first ever mention of his family, and now we actually get to see who they are.
And I'm willing to bet that this is going to be Ludo's plot line in season 3 is connecting with its family more. Whereas Toffee, we'll talk more about this when we get into the finale, the season finale, which we'll record separately. But you know what I mean? It's like, I think at this point they've kind of done a bait and switch, and Ludo, my God, he went from kind of like a pathetic sort of cartoon villain to a really intimidating villain, back to a super sympathetic character who isn't even like really resembling a villain at all at this point.
Ludo's, like you said, you actually kind of feel bad for him, like especially when his family like kind of divulges more about him.
So, what did you think of that family? I just like the designs and just all the different names for the kids and everything like that. Like how the sheer number of kids.
Yeah, seriously, the sheer amount of kids like basically made Ludo left out, and like
it's kind of like Home Alone times 1,000.
Yeah, and he was the one, like his father's like, he was the runt of the litter. He was small, so we toughened him up and showed him tough love. And he said, he said, yeah. I was like, well, that tough love basically turned him into a semi-homicidal maniac. So, good work, guys.
Yeah, but at least he's sympathetic, though. Yeah, he's a sympathetic homicidal maniac.
True, nonetheless.
Okay, and Dennis. I think Dennis is definitely kind of like the big meat and potatoes that we can take away from the episode in terms of this is going to be the character I feel like out of anyone in Ludo's family, of course, that's going to kind of become a focal point in season 3 if I'm making predictions right now.
He's at least the only one that seemed to actually care about Ludo.
And Ludo the same way about him when we get into the next episode.
Yeah, he probably seems to be, and Dennis even seems to be the one that Ludo even cares about.
Mm-hmm. Also, just, oh my God, let's give it up for Moon Butterfly just officially becoming the biggest badass on the show.
Heck yeah.
I mean, seriously.
It's demonstrated in the next episode, of course.
Yeah, in the next episode, but this episode too, it's just like, when she's suiting up, like River's trying to convince her to, like take an army with her, and she's like, I'm fine, River. We need to do this low key. At least call me when you get there.
At least he's worried about her.
Oh yeah, totally. But it just goes to show, it's like, I don't know, this season has just done a good job of just advancing everyone's character, and we'll get more into Star and Marco, of course, with the next episode. But oh man, oh God, Jacob, I am just so impressed by season 2 of this show, and I really think this show is just like quality wise, it really is stepping up to kind of be a good predecessor to, or a good spiritual successor, I should say, to Gravity Falls. It's not quite the same sort of like horror comedy tone as Gravity Falls. It's much more like kind of like weird fantasy meets sci-fi with a lot of comedy in it. But it's got a lot. Oh man, I don't know. Like we said, it's like as we've been breaking down these episodes all season, it's just like it's truly been building, and the characters have been becoming more and more layered. And I think come season 3, it's just going to be like, I think come season 3, hopefully, like we're going to get to a point where there's not going to be any Sensei episodes or any Preston Changeo episodes or anything like that. And we'll just have like a solid, just like epic narrative all the way through. I don't know.
Of course, I'll need to break it up with some lighter tension, break up the tension every now and then, of course. Sure.
But, okay, so Jacob.
Definitely compared to the first season, there's a lot less light episodes this time around.
Definitely. Let's now get to the song, Jacob. The song.
Good. Props to Patrick Stump, everybody.
Oh my God, yes, seriously. Jacob, I don't know if you're familiar with the band The Who, but this totally reminds me of something off of a Who album.
Oh, cool.
They're known for kind of like their epic, like multi-part songs that kind of like change structure and change dynamic as it goes along, and this song is very much in that same vein.
Yeah, I'm well aware of The Who. I mean,
okay,
like their songs.
Yeah. All right, but no, the songwriting on this is great. I love how it builds and builds.
I don't know if Patrick Stump actually wrote the song. I don't know the production behind it or anything. Or
of course.
But next, props to his singing, though.
Totally. And I also love how they work in the harp instrument, but then they kind of make it heavy and they, just the instrumentation. It's just overall, it's a good song that I would listen to. You know what I mean? Just outside of the plot and everything like that.
And like the best part about that, well, before the whole ending part, like the best part is like it actually showed that Star can break away from tradition, and her mom would still be proud of her in that regard.
Yeah, sure. That was definitely a good moment. That was kind of 2 seasons coming for Star and Moon to kind of connect on that level.
Yeah, it's like you broke away from tradition, but I couldn't be proud of you for doing it like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Until the next part.
Yeah. Also, just really quick, good foreshadowing to the next episode. But I love how we get all the minor characters we've had from the last couple episodes in attendance. We have people like Hekapoo and the Grand Council goat guy. I don't know. I'm kind of rough on some of their names, but they're all there. They're all there.
Omnitraxis Prime.
Omnitraxis, yeah.
The space skull guy.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, and then of course, right at the end of the song,
it breaks down. There was basically reveals the whole Glossaric thing.
Yeah, which not good. It's kind of like, well, okay, maybe that's being a little too personal. Look, it's good to kind of have that whole like, all right, I'm a rebel princess, damn it, like, but yeah, kind of like basically like shredding your family's legacy apart. No, not something you might want to publicly advertise, honey.
Yes, I mean the guy. Star really didn't think that part through.
No, not entirely.
And the good thing though is that like it's totally something her character would do. Though it's not like something completely out of character. She totally would do that.
Mm-hmm.
But she would be impulsive and like say, yeah, they won't mind if we tell them that our one hope is basically gone.
Oh God. Hey, Glossaric is just like a big question mark in this episode and the whole finale, man. That's one of the things that really bothers me is like, what the hell is up with Glossaric now? I mean, of course, we'll talk more about that with episode 22, but.
Yep. But yeah, basically the fellow humans aren't really too happy that Glossaric's gone.
No.
And in fact, of all things, they start throwing even corn.
Oh God! I love how corn is factored into the finale. Of course,
yeah, like it's
in
like
several places,
like bacon wrapped corn.
Yes.
Bacon wrapped corn.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, bacon goes good with almost everything. but yeah, like of all things, they even throw a bunch of food into them. Like they're basically disgracing and like denouncing the butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the big reveal.
Yeah, and this is just like what? Like the song stroll just kind of like working it in on its own, just kind of like slipping it in there, I assume.
Something that even Star didn't know about.
Right. Like it's just him kind of like picking up on, hints and body language that to Star, we must say with this Starco thing, of course, it's not the most subtle thing in the world what Star's going through. So it totally makes sense that the song stroll would pick up on something like that. Having said that, yeah, kind of a dick move to do it without bringing it up with her first. You know what I mean? Just kind of springing it on her.
Yep.
But at any rate, it's just another part of the song. It's just like another movement in the song, another change in style that just again makes it feel more like a Who song to me. Like I said, with all the the changing rhythms and whatnot. But yeah, right at the very end, it's just like, okay, Princess Butterfly's in love with Marco,
her best friend.
Yeah,
whose name was Marco Diaz. It's like he wasn't even trying to work into a song, just like stating it out loud. and then that causes things to get a bit awkward between them.
Oh yeah. And then so I guess the episode kind of rounds out with everyone's kind of like the council is in a panic. They're very peeved at Moon
because the butterflies didn't even tell them.
Right. Which it's. So really, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of high stakes going on with this finale in the background too, where the butterfly name is kind of like being disgraced all throughout Muni. just with this one song that Star wanted to write. It's like, and this is the lighter of the 2 episodes, Jacob.
And Moon even said like, sure they're not, all the songs aren't true, but people want to believe that their princesses are perfect. Like, gee, here's a good point. Like, sometimes they're better off not knowing these things.
Sure.
I mean, sure, that's lying, but it's for their own personal safety.
All right. Well, that's about all I have to say about Face the Music. I can't wait to get into Star Crushed, which, oh my God, it might just replace Running with Scissors as the best episode of the series, Jacob. It might just do that for me.
Well, let's get into it.
All right, we'll see. So join us on that one, folks. Thanks for watching. Until next season, when things get a little weird and a little wild yet again.